Welcome, everybody. Hi, Douglas. Good to see you. Wildfire Rose. Hi, Beck. Linda. Hi. Pamela. Hi. Cher. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. How is it where you are? It is turning into a sunny day here. Sunny, good day for decreeing.
Yeah, beautiful day here in Oregon as well.
Yes,
Loving it.
yes. Loving it. Your last hot day before it gets cooler, you said?
Yeah, it starts cooling off a little bit. I mean, there will still be some sun the rest of this week, but it's looking pretty gloom. But that's okay. I'm okay with it until it's like mid-January, and then that's when I'm like, okay, now I need some sun, or I am depleted of my solar energy. So give me some.
Totally, totally. Well, you're always welcome here. We got sun. This is a California thing.
Yeah.
When
Hey, and I'm pretty close by. I'll be there probably
yeah.
mid-January.
Great, great. The door's open. And who knows? Who knows what we've decreed into existence by then?
Yeah, who knows where things will be.
Woo!
It's definitely gonna be different.
It's
Things
definitely gonna
are
be
picking
different.
up. So,
Yeah, things are picking up. We're gonna have all kinds of places for you to stay, and we'll all just it's basically just gonna be one big sharing.
yeah,
We're just sharing this one home, one land, and it's all ours. Yeah.
definitely. So 11/11, is that gonna be in California?
No, that's gonna be worldwide. So it's talking to a marketing team today where it's basically Friday or Saturday, the little party I'm having is and we're basically doing it today too. We're kind of piloting this, right?
Yeah,
Which is writing the world. What do we want? It's asking ourselves the question, what do we want?
yeah,
And then decreeing it. Um, and that practice, we all are creators, we all are source for self, itself, himself. And we are creator, we are the creator. So and the creator just wants through us. And
right.
she wants fulfillment, she wants joy, she wants to play. That's all anybody wants to do. If we're honest with ourselves, we all just want to play. Nobody wants to work. We all just want to play. And we create. We make stuff. But we don't like to make stuff under a gun.
Yes,
Uh, who
that's the
wants that?
difference.
Nobody
It's
wants
like
that.
we still want to have projects. We still want to work together. We still want to help others with our cool little inventions and our cool gadgets. And everyone wants to do these things anyways. It's just we're being forced to do it on other people's terms, other people's schedules, not our own, not listening to our bodies and our flow. So we're not actually creating out of that source
Very
within.
true. Precisely. Precisely.
Yeah.
We've been treated like machines and then treat ourselves like machines instead of human beings who are, I don't even like the word human anymore, beings who, as every other being does, moves toward fulfillment, just
Hmm.
moves toward joy and play. It's very natural and it's all complementary. Like that's natural law. That's just how things work. And so we forgot, but we're remembering.
Yeah.
And so we're remembering how we want to live and what we love. We have never been asked that question. What do you want
Yeah.
to do? What do you want to be here? No, you have to go to school, you have to do the dishes, you have to whatever. And we don't find out that we might love to do the dishes, just not at this moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love remembering in general, just like the word itself, because it's like we're members of this ecosystem all together with all the life around us and working together. And we were all this community. And we removed ourselves from the other beings. And we're like, ah, no, we're doing our own thing. We're separate. We dominate, control. And it's like, no, we're coming back and becoming a member again.
Yes, becoming a member again. Exactly.
Mhm.
Returning to our body, remembering our body, and then the one body. It's one body
Yeah.
that we are all part of, and we are
Yeah.
all essential parts of, and we have a piece to our peace, to our heaven, our collective
Hmm.
heaven.
Yep.
Everybody. It's such a divine orchestra in the same way every ecosystem is, where it's one ecosystem. So
Hmm.
yes, we are remembering ourselves back into earth, into the body, and into each other.
Yep. Yep.
And where our decrees from the trees yesterday with Oracle, and I'm going to say it again for those who didn't hear it. She has this beautiful description of ascension, right? We have this talk of ascension, we're ascending, but I don't, coming from like teaching meditation and spiritual stuff, I don't ever like that word because people tend to meditate and they leave their body. They actually are not remembering. They're actually not um, inside of life, grounded in the earth, through their body, through the root, and literally feeling the earth. Um, and so it's not ascending; it's actually checking out. But she says ascending is remembrance and expansion because it's the remembering, and then what life likes to do is expand and create.
Yeah. We
Just
can't get
that's
caught in that loop that, especially like Christianity tried to throw everyone for is like it's outside, it's external. Like there's nothing up there to go to. Like it's here. Like
it's here.
even Jesus was walking around saying, "Hey, it's within." Like you don't
That's
need
it.
to be anywhere specific. You don't need to be doing something specific. It's just there. Like it's within. So,
It's within. It's here.
mhm.
There's nowhere else.
Yeah.
There's just here. Yes. There's no other place. There's no other people. Like there's no other. There's no other.
Mhm.
Period.
Yep.
So when that is
Yeah, you can fill in the blank with anything and
the fill
everything and it
in
will
other
work.
period. Yeah, exactly. Or you can just put period there. Exactly. So
Yeah.
since there's no other, anything that we want is service to all supposed others, to all.
Mhm.
Um, and but we were taught otherwise by it, by this sort of, by this game, by this story of separation, and that there is an other, and that life fights itself somehow.
Yeah.
So
I really
silly.
love this book that actually talks about those two kind of separate paths of like service to self, someone living like completely self-centered, just worrying about themselves, like self-interest only, and service to others. And it's like it literally just comes back to the same place because you also, in serving yourself, you were serving the collective as well because you're a part of it, whether you want to or not. Like, so
Yeah,
it's like obviously there's different this path is a little trickier and you got a lot
it's a
more
little
lessons
trickier.
to learn but
Yes, it's
you'll end
trickier,
up in
and
the same place.
we end up in the same place. It's trickier and actually unnecessary because there isn't a separate self there. It's like, what self are we talking about? And
Mhm.
people have, it's a concept of a self instead of the actual body.
Mhm.
And the body, which is connected to the one body, that serving that self, which is self with a capital S, just one self, is always in service to all. But we have a story of separation, and there's a separate self in there that you're serving, but it's really just an image. It's really just an identity or an idea of success, or that I'm not good enough and I have to prove myself. All of that. That's all just a hallucination.
Mhm.
We weren't born that way. We were born in service to self, small and big S. We were
Yeah.
born following our fulfillment and naturally playing with other kids.
And the
It's so
service to
built in.
self is like literally just you wanting love and connection and you're having that missing. And so you're trying to figure it out if I trying to fill that void, but it's like that void is your remembering of that you are not alone and
There
you
is.
do have this collective and
Yes.
it's just love like you realize the end point of everything is love like
Yes.
either way you're
Yes.
going to come to that
Either
conclusion it's
way, it's
just
love. Yes.
yeah.
And that's all that is like it. Love is just that which was pretending it's separate, rediscovering itself.
Mhm.
Right? It's just moving toward each other because it's fun, because we love, because that's how things move. You watch two little babies, like 2-year-olds finding each other, no matter what color, no matter what sexual sex, no, nothing. They just come together and they just
Yep.
love, and then they separate out of love because one gets interested in this over here, and one gets interested in this over here, and one just wants a nap. And it's so natural. We don't have, like, no effort is required.
Yep.
Yes.
For sure. I was
Um,
reading this um part from my planner about the fall equinox coming up and it is so beautiful.
Tell us.
I wanted to read it. Let me
Jay says
find
best place to be on the internet right now. Facts. Hi, Yoki. Hi, beautiful people, she says. Dan says
listening
night.
to people chat and rant about random things.
Well, not so random. We're gonna get some real orderly decrees today.
Yeah,
Natural order.
yeah. So we are remembering the landscapes of our bodies are beginning to sing the wild song of the living earth. She is calling us home, home to the shelter of the mother tree, teaching us to stand in her magnificence, to spread our arms wide and reach for the hands of our sisters as we grow a forest of the feminine, to restore balance to our planet and honor the sacredness of life. I was like, you just know me too well. These
You
little
know,
messages in here, I'm like, did you know I was like on the word remembering? And then even in the episode yesterday with Oracle, you guys were talking about the resource, remember. I was like, come
and from the
on.
trees, no less, from the mother tree.
Yeah,
Which
I'm like, are
I
you
sent her
kidding?
pictures of the mother tree in Sequoia National Park. General Sherman, she's
Uh-huh.
like our mother tree,
Oh,
and so it's the trees are the, and then Yoki had a dream about trees. I heard
oh, the trees are working with us.
the
I've
trees are
always like all of them. They're all amazing in their own ways.
totally, totally, totally. We were talking yesterday about their like our Wi-Fi system, you know, and today I was like, it's all Wi-Fi. Like it's all that we're speaking into the Wi-Fi because it's all the network, the
It's just
web.
the grid. The grid
It's
is
just
it's always been there.
it's always been there. So it's like it's great to have it through the computer officially or something, but really we just speak it into existence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the wind carries it and the trees carry it and we can just decree that it's like this is the truth now. Here it is.
Hmm.
Here is what is true. So that's our plan for today. That's
Cool.
perfect to set us up. I love it. Because this is it. We're remembering together what is true. So this morning, after being inspired, and I tell you, Oracle just being like, decree, decree. I woke up like, I need to recreate the whole field guide and simplify this and just do some decrees. So I'm going to start us off and I'm going to invite everybody on here to decree with us and just give you the rhythm of like how it goes, like how decrees work, where we're just speaking truth from source, right? From clear awareness, clear seeing or knowing with a G, like gnosis, right? Where it's like, this is what's true, and I decree it. I decree this is what I want. This is what life wants. Um, and then I want to hear from Tyra, and then we're going to open it up. So you all just we can adjust these things, and you can add your own. And we're just gonna. This is just what we're gonna do now. We're writing into the wind. Hmm. Okay, so these are called the freedom decrees. I did a decree on circumcision, and then these is like a set of decrees. I decree an end to governments. There are no external authorities. We are sovereign beings of source. I decree an end to ownership. We cannot own what we already are. Life is abundant and naturally shared. I decree an end to countries. There are no borders. Earth is everyone's land, everyone's home. I decree an end to violence. Violence is the unnatural use of strength and force. Strength exists to prevent harm, not create it. I decree an end to work as we have known it. Life is meant to be fun. We are meant to play. That's it.
Love it. See, I feel like I honestly don't even have much to add to those decrees
What
because I'm like, those are like exactly what I would say. No
okay.
work, just play. I want, I decree sovereignty for also all of the. Oh, hi, kitties. I was just talking about how animals need to be free. I
Yes,
decree an
sovereignty.
end to violence against animals, like no factory farms. They have every right to roam the earth freely, just like we want.
Absolutely. No borders, no fences.
Yep,
Yeah, for
yep,
animals or any other or humans, humans and or animals.
yep.
No animals, no beings are fenced in. Yeah,
Hmm. And that also makes me think like gardens as well. Like a lot of people will put fences around their gardens so that the deer can't get in and things like that. And it's like, but what makes you think you have more right to that than they do as well? Like that apple tree is to bear fruit for everybody. and that deer alone can't eat every apple off that tree. You alone can't eat every apple off that tree. Like it's for us all to share. And that
That's
just
nice.
means like plant another one then.
Plan another one, but make the whole earth the garden.
Yeah, like there's
Yes,
enough for
it is.
everybody. Like we don't need to put a fence around our tree because it's not our tree. The end
No,
to
there is no
ownership, like
ownership.
it's not yours. That tree is actually sovereign as well. Like it just decided to serve others by bearing you fruit. Like
Yes, yes, exactly. So we are declaring an end to, yes, all ownership and all all artificial borders. Like, there are natural borders, there are natural boundaries, like, in nature, right? So a cliff or something like that, or a valley, but, yeah, no, there's no ownership, there's no cutting up, we've just made that up. Yoki sent me this beautiful there's these 2 young hobbit men on Instagram. You've probably seen them. I don't know their name. Yoki, you could put their name in. But they showed the experiment where they take, like, a Sharpie and just create a box on a paper and put an ant inside of it, and the ant just goes around and around.
yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's like
made up.
that's fake. It's imaginary.
Yes,
And that's
it's
literally what
optics.
we're doing. Like we
Yes,
these borders and walls and fences and these stupid rules, they're all just fake. Like we could actually just like step right on over. Like
yep,
and then there's our other world there waiting for us right there.
right
So
here.
close.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
It's here.
here. It's
Yeah.
here. It's there's no there. There's
Yeah.
there's a brewery here in San Luis called There Does Not Exist.
That's awesome. I love
They're great.
that.
They have really good beer.
I'll have to
Hobbit.
come.
I like a good beer. Yeah.
We're taking a trip there. Mark
Yeah, so
writing that down.
yeah, exactly. All the places that have, like, some places around here have, there does not exist on tap, you know what I mean? Where I go to
Mm,
listen to music, they sometimes have one. So it's like that.
nice.
Um, so yeah, there does not exist. They do not exist. Others do
Hmm.
not exist. Um, and yes, we decree an end to all fences and ownership. I decree the return of female trees. You know
Yes.
that the reason we all have allergies is because there's all these male trees
Just
that
putting
don't
out
have the
all this.
ability to have the
Yeah.
pollen. Yes,
Yeah.
and so we don't have females to catch them, because and it was meant so that we didn't have fruiting trees, so we
Hmm.
didn't have food for us, so we had to rely on the state,
Yep.
just like everything
It's
artificially created.
yeah. Man, why
Yeah.
it all goes back to the woman. Attack on women, attack on the feminine, thinking it's like, nope, we need to reincorporate it back in. It's a
Yes.
vital part of society in general.
Yes, yes. There is no, as Chaos talks about, there's no supremacy. There's no color supremacy. There's no gender or sex supremacy. We are all equal, but there is an order
Yeah.
where women and children go first. That is the natural order.
Yeah. We all
And
have
when
different
things
roles and to
yes,
play to make things work. That's why we have different strengths. And it's
yeah,
like you can't you can't think that you're gonna have a functional way of living without incorporating all aspects of it that were meant to be there to help it thrive.
just like
Like you can survive, maybe it's gonna be rough, but you're not gonna thrive, that's for sure.
how exactly, because it's artificial. It would be like it's one body, so it's like you can create a tourniquet and, like, shut off the circulation
Hmm.
to one part of your body, but it's gonna turn purple, it's gonna have trouble, it's gonna not be healthy,
Yeah.
and your whole
You
body
might
will
make it
suffer.
work for a little, but it's not gonna be a long-term sustainable. Yeah.
No. No, exactly, exactly, and yes, it's a win for everyone to return us all into the fold, that all beings are sacred. I don't even it's like there's no difference between sacred and everything is sacred, everything is source. So, all are sacred, all are source, and all are equal.
Mhm.
So when we try to take out female trees or the females out of their natural role or men or whatever, all the ways in which we try to reorder things, in the way that nature or source orders them, It just doesn't work.
Hmm.
Yeah, and she orders us all to be equal and play together. That's her prime directive.
Yeah. And until you get with the program, we're gonna be like running amok with our brains, like, because we're not in alignment. We're not doing what, like, it's not gonna flow unless we get in that flow. And
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what we're doing now, getting in
that's
that
what we're
flow.
doing now.
Well, we've been there,
Exactly.
but
We've been there, we're just remembering, we're remembering. Yeah.
yeah, it's a process, it's like, it's not a, "Hey, we're there, done, all good to go." It's definitely a process, especially with the population, like, physically on the earth just being so high now. It's like, it's gonna take a little bit more time for the full transformation and process to go underway, but it's starting, it's happening, it's been happening.
It's happening, and I'm like, as a healer type, I've been, um, so, uh, graced by witnessing healing happening instantaneously and waking up, right? Like, remembering, like, "Oh, I remember my power. Oh, I remember
Yeah,
I don't actually wanna be with this man, and I'm ready for divorce," you know what I mean? Or whatever. I remember what I wanna do. I remember, that I wanna talk to my child, that I had a whole story or whatever, like, all kinds of things that when somebody wakes up, their life can change in a moment. And so I don't wanna ever underestimate the power of what we're doing now, of
mhm,
decreeing and, like, what's possible quickly, you
yeah,
know? Just like dominoes, it's like because it is all energy. And so like a wildfire can spark and just like boom, boom, boom. And we are powerful flames. Everybody here is powerful
yeah,
flames. And so, we can burn the world down, the old world, which is basically just it's disillusionment. It's burning through illusion
mhm.
like that.
Yeah, like, we're gonna have
That's
some people trying to put out the fires along the way, but it's not gonna, they won't be able to keep up. They
they
won't
won't
be
be able
able
to
to
keep
stop
up.
us, they
They
won't be
aren't.
able to keep up, it's gonna keep
No.
spreading.
It's gonna keep spreading, and it already is, like, they try to suppress us, all this stuff, it just isn't working, and they're
Yeah,
none of it's working anymore. Their puppets are failing.
yeah.
The NPCs are shutting down, you know?
It's honestly funny to see, like, these world leaders, like, scrambling so hard because it's like, it's just nice because it just shows, like, that they know. Like, I'm just
They
glad that
know.
they're aware that it's happening, and, that they're scrambling so hard because it's like, yeah, like, you knew this was coming,
Yep.
now it's happening, now you're scared, but it's okay, like, you're a part of it, and we'll
You're
welcome
part of it.
you, but, like, this is
We're
just
not
kinda the
playing the game anymore.
consequences. Yeah, like,
Yep.
time to put your hands up,
I love it.
and
I love it. Just exactly. Put your hands up.
yeah, like,
That's
it's
literally
the
it.
game's over, like, there's no point, you're, like, trying to hold on to the last little bit of it you can, and it's like, just let go, like, just let go of it, like,
Just let go, and, like, you're not like, we mean no harm.
yeah,
We're gonna welcome you, like, all we want you to do is go have fun now,
yeah, like,
right? Like,
just
yes,
stop and,
repay the
like,
debt, like, yes, give us the money.
mhm,
Give it which is really just money's just attention, right? It's just giving us the energy that you've stored and hoarded,
mhm,
right, to rebuild,
yeah,
right? It's giving us the water, so that's all, and that repayment, it's like, you're all is forgiven, you
yeah,
know? It's like, it's really true. We know not what we do. We are deluded until we're not. And
mhm,
when we when our voice puts out truth and someone is stunned into their realization, they're remembering, it's okay. It's okay to fall to your knees. It's okay to put your hands up. We will catch you.
yeah,
Yeah, we
and,
got you.
like, most of us have had that point as well, like, I
We all
remember when
have,
it had,
yes.
mine was pretty instantaneous too, and when it first happened for me, it was like, I was crying like crazy,
Yeah.
feeling like I'm going crazy, like everything I knew is just like falling apart. Like, it was like one of those experiences, and it's like, we need to be there for each other during those times because it can be scary and it can be hard, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's for the best at the end of the day. And I think everyone going through it knows that, but it definitely does help to have someone there to be like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Get
You
it out.
got your hand.
Yeah.
I like that poem. It's like holding your sister's hands and your brother's hands. We got you. We got you,
Yeah.
brothers. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are sisters and brothers. Yes, we are siblings.
We're in it together.
We're in it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's way easier to figure out together than alone. It's like you're why would the whole homesteading thing, it's like I get
Yeah.
your idea. Like you want that freedom. I get it. I respect it. But you can't do it alone. And that's not even to be rude. That's not to limit you. But it's like you're not meant to. You're not meant to take care of the kids and cook and clean and can and harvest and like keep everything. It's too much for you and you will burn out, and it's not fair to do that to yourself in the first place, to put all of that on your shoulders because it was never meant to be.
Yes, exactly. Let us decree that all children are our children.
Yeah.
Yes, and we are meant to raise them together. And we are meant to be together. Yes, and that we are meant to, yeah, make together and create together and can together and build homes together. When John was on, John Dye, I mean, it's just like this whole community that goes and builds the house, and we could make it I mean, in my view, right, what I wanna create on Saturday, I bought all this clay. I bought, like, air dry clay, then I bought, like, non-dry clay, and I'm just gonna sculpt the homes, you know?
Yeah.
Every home is sculpture, every place the whole place a garden, you know? And every place safe, every place is home, that imagine you could travel everywhere. We can, right? And imagine we have free energy. We do. I decree the release of free energy. And so and then all of our technology is unleashed, right?
Mhm.
We can all have our hovercrafts, our jetpacks that were promised. We can all
Dibs on a
travel.
jetpack.
I want a jetpack. Who doesn't want a jetpack? I want a like a skateboard hoverboard.
No.
Like
uh,
Marty McFly.
you just catch me rolling down, and I'm like, ah. Someone teach me. Like even those on the ground hoverboards that were big a few years ago, I just could not do it very well. Like I don't know. I'm gonna need some work with that one. Maybe don't give me a jetpack yet.
Totally. Well, the jetpack is probably like what we'll need. We're gonna need like air traffic control. You know what I mean? Which is really not control. It'll just be like agreed upon. Like the jetpacks are at this level. You know what I mean? And the hoverboards, whatever. So that it's just safety protocols.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We hover. I mean, the whole thing, right? It's it's like it's Star Trek meets ancient 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 Eden. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it's indigenous ways. It's like both together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of people are like scared about. They're like, so what? You want to live like cavemen? Like it's like, no. Who said that? Who
Who
said
said that?
that? First of
Who
all,
said
you don't even know how they lived, okay? Because we don't actually know. Like, I mean,
yeah.
there's some things we know, but like
There's so much. But
it's
whoever built
like
the pyramids was not, what I mean? Like
yeah, like
yeah.
what do you think? Like that
Mm,
yeah, it's just that comment frustrates me because I'm like, who said any it's not we can envision whatever we want. Like it doesn't
we can
even
do
have to
whatever.
be going back to a certain time period in time. Like
No.
no, going forward. Still going forward and we're creating new. Like it could be whatever we want.
Exactly. We are not
And that's a
copying
part
our
of the work
ancestors.
right now. Like
Yes.
the fun work, the fun play is like let's get together and use our imaginations and like
Yes.
get this stuff going. Like you work on that, I'll do this project. Like let's make
Yep.
clay structures of what we see. Like
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Exactly. On Saturday. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have everybody on to just talk about this, right? And Al Hasty's going to come on and he gets to, as a builder, right? He's a builder. He builds homes. He's a contractor. Um, and he's like, "Oh, I want, he's like all the plastic in homes and things like, he wants to build with real materials." So I can't
yeah,
wait to hear his dream. And then it's like st- who's going to start the project? We're ready. We're ready. Because
yeah,
here we are designing, here we are decreeing, And then the builder's just like, oh my God, it's the dream project, right? It's everybody's dream project. What we're talking about is
Yes.
everybody's dream project. The dream
Like,
garden, because it's a collective dream.
yeah, like quit your job and let's do this work. Like, and we could have it done in a week. Like,
We could have it
there's
done in a week.
so many humans that could help with these projects that like if we actually all quit our jobs and stopped putting our energy there and put it there,
Yep.
we can all have our little hubs already going and good. Like,
Absolutely. All over the world. All over the
yeah,
world. Yeah.
literally.
Literally, literally. Yeah, I saw a guy I follow on TikTok. He was like, if there wasn't jobs, I would make Earth homes all day. And he's like, and I would grow cannabis or both. I'd grow cannabis, make Earth homes, and like play with my friends. Basically, I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what most we would all do some version of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine would
And
be,
then
I
it's
mean,
like we're scared, like, oh, that it's like everybody's gonna go crazy, or it's like, no, no, no. The setup is crazy. We're
mhm.
And then when you were saying earlier, like you felt crazy, it's like because you were going sane. Because you
Yeah.
were remembering.
I was actually doing the exact opposite of going
Yes.
crazy. Um, but
Yeah. Exactly. That's
yeah.
why it's so backward, coming from mental health. It's like, no, that's it's the disorder, the folks with the labels are often the ones who remembered first. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
they're just struggling to try to force themselves to do things this way when they know it's out of like disaligned with what their soul really wants. Like you're not gonna live a true like it's just you can't suppress that. You can try, but like you're not
Right.
gonna
We all
be
go
fulfilled.
crazy. We all are miserable. The suicide rates are because it's nonsense. It is so unnatural. The way that we've set up is 100% unnatural. So no wonder, and we're done. Like we are collectively done. So
Mhm.
now let's build. What do we want? And sure enough, all of our dreams work together because it's the same dream, because it's one dreamer through all of us, and like each of us having this perfectly unique and complementary part of it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh my God, we won't, you can't, it's like, when people are dreaming, I'm like, okay, go 1,000 times bigger,
Yeah.
because it's like we're unleashed now, and we can't. It's like nobody in our ancestral history. We have to remember heaven. We have to remember like heaven, and then 1,000 times bigger than the heaven that you think it was. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, Eden, but not the biblical version. Do you know what I mean? Like our version, our new version of that,
Yeah,
not some stale old person's version of it. Yeah,
definitely. And I think our language, like when we're talking about these things, is so important. And it's like I'm still working on this myself, like not using separate self language and like not talking about it as if it's in the future because it's here now and it's I catch myself too. So it's like
me too.
a lot easier said than done. But like I think it'd be really beneficial if we all kind of collectively started rephrasing that language to no, it is happening. And what are we going to do now? Like, how can we contribute? What is our role going to be? Finding that because, like, I know one of my roles is going to be like setting up the food systems and water systems, directing people to springs, creating food forests and like restoring the soil so that it actually has the nutrients it needs to bear the fruit that we need to survive and just like freeing the animals from their captivity and all that. So it's like I'm thinking about this. Everyone watching, think about what you're going to do. Like think about
Yes,
how you're going to contribute. Think about what your strengths are and what your skills are. And if you don't have you do have one. So
you
if you feel
do.
like,
You
"Oh,
do.
what you have one that everyone has skills because I also used to think like I'm not like good at one thing in particular and it doesn't
With
have
multiple.
to be something that you're even like a professional at. Like I'm not
It's literally
by
just what do you
any
wanna do?
yeah, like what's fun
What's
to
play to
you?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's an activity that you do where you lose track of time? Like where something where it's like, "Oh my god, it's already, you know, dark outside and I didn't even realize what I was doing." Like that's your thing. That's what you like to do. And
Yes.
so figure out what that is by exploring hobbies, exploring what you like, what's fun,
That's it.
And
We've decreed an end to
that's
work,
it. Yeah.
right?
Literally
So
write
work
it
and
on
play are the
paper
same
if you
thing
need
now.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right, exactly. Write it out, decree it that what your work is now, right? So yeah, there's no work. It was never meant to be work and play that were different. We were always
Mhm.
just meant to play. That's our nature. And so yeah, we decree the end of work, and then everyone is it's like we don't need permission. But it's like I almost felt like I needed permission from Oracle to like just start this decree thing. And it's funny. It's just really just somebody to spark remembrance that
Mhm.
we speak it into existence, right? So speak it into existence, like my friend John and TikTok did, right? What you're doing now. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What
Yeah.
sounds really fun? What sounds like play?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I have had so many people come to me and say like how good they feel after doing like volunteer work or charity work or like going and doing like something that helps their community on the weekend. And it's like, yeah, you feel good, duh. Like, because that's what you want to do. After a day at work, you're like, ugh, ugh. But anything you do voluntarily on your time, your schedule to help others and like put your hands to use for others, you feel so good after. So even if you don't want to do it for the collective, do it for yourself because at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, exactly.
Yeah.
And we can make it so much more efficient by taking the nonprofit or the business or any of that out of it, right? That it's an operation from the state. Instead,
Hmm.
let it be an operation from the heart.
Yeah.
So all volunteer organizations or nonprofits, like convert yourself, right? Let's decree an end to nonprofits, to charity organizations. We're not charity. It's joy. Please don't give me charity. Give me your pleasure. Give me your joy. Don't
Yeah.
show up to give me something that you don't want to give.
Hmm.
Sacrifice is an enormous psyop. It's based on the concept of scarcity, that somebody's gain is somebody else's loss. That is not true. The truth is all is abundant. And your gift just gives more and gives more. People think that we used to trade and barter. It was giving. It was a gift economy. And when a gift was given, it was amplified at every time turn, because that's
Yes.
because that's how life works.
Yeah.
It's abundant.
It's a cycle. It's a circle. So when you give, it comes back. Like it's always in flow, and that's why what we're doing now isn't working because there is no flow. It's hoarded,
Important.
stopped. That
Stop.
flow is yeah. Like we're
Yeah.
putting barricades
A
in all
wall.
along the circle. And so
Hmm.
it's like getting stuck here and clogged up here. And then all the people over here are like, wait, it didn't come back around.
Didn't come back out.
And it's meant to go back around and it will. And that's how natural law works. Like you give, you receive. What goes
Yeah.
around comes around. Why do you think we have all these sayings? Like
Yeah.
they didn't come from nowhere. What goes around comes around.
True, true, true. And it comes back like a thousandfold. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's amplified and amplified. It's like think of any piece of fruit, right? Here's this piece of fruit. It has 10 seeds. It has an endless supply of that fruit inside of itself.
Yeah. To go back and do it again times 100 the next time.
Times 1,000, and then 1,000 is
Yeah.
like exponential, right? So we literally
Yes.
just need to like plant the tree, one tree, in which it's already planted. It's already
Mhm.
done. And we just move into that. And so it's like I keep it's same with like finding the right words, right? A gift economy is not the right word. It's not an economy. It's just literally sharing. It's just
Exactly.
literally
I was
doing
having
what
the
we want to do.
same yeah, I was having the same conflict and, like, dilemma because 'cause I'm like, "No, like, I don't even wanna say economy because it's not an economy, like, we don't need an economy." That's just, like it's a word for this capitalistic, like not capitalistic because it's, like, that is an economy, but, like,
Yeah.
this way of life in general, like, we don't need that. We don't need that language. We like it's a part of that whole shift in our language itself to like change our actions. When we start using different language for life itself and the things around us and how we want to live and how the processes that are happening and stuff, it's like your actions change as well because it Your language shapes your, perceptions and thoughts about things, which changes your beliefs about things, which changes your values, and then which changes your actions and how you go about things subconsciously,
Yeah.
and consciously. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I was thinking that we could call them like play tokens. When
Yeah.
you're like at an arcade, and you
Yeah.
say, yeah, because it's just play, right? Or in video games they call it gil, and it's just like there's as much gil as we could. It's all just play money. So
Hmm.
and so we get it going by like, I'm like, we could convert Bitcoin to, instead of a work ledger, a gift ledger, or something like that. It's like we just create a digital currency or whatever that's just called play token, play coin. And
Hmm.
play coin is like in the first, the first billionaire or whatever seeds it, and then we just get going and we're just playing with it. It's like we're pretending money's real, and so we're giving the contractor who's going to build the house, my friend Al, whatever. You give him 1 million play coins, and
Yeah.
then he gives his friend who builds the garden 1 million play coins. Like we could pretend it's real in the transition. Do you know what I mean? But I think you're right. It's like we want to get the word right, and we want it to reflect what it is, that we're just inside of. We're just. It's like being inside of Minecraft or something. We're just building for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's something. How do you phrase that? Because it's just like what you do. Like, I don't, it's more of
I know.
a,
I know.
like,
I know.
just the
I know.
way
It's
you,
it's
that one
the
will,
it's
yeah.
it's like it's the way I'm like I don't know. Yeah,
Exactly. It's
it's
like,
so
it's just
as
what you
I've said many
do.
times, money is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Yeah.
However, here it is. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, what is it? It's just basically a bridge. It's like a
Yeah.
bridge idea to move us from this hallucination of money to play. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's just to kind of yeah, bridge into something familiar. Like we all know what it is to like have tokens and pretend we're playing, um,
Mhm.
and then like exchange that or like give that. So I don't know. I'm talking to Baran Armstrong next week, who says he has a whole plan. And I read
Oh,
Fred Williams' paper. Fred calls it the artificial economy and the real economy. And the real economy is the exchange of of form of stuff of activity, and it's not this fake version. um and so he has some processes to switch it, but I feel like it's easier than that. It's literally just it's just a spell. So, you know I don't know.
see, this definitely will be like a major part of the building process for sure. That's going to
Yeah.
be more than just a quick conversation like this about,
Yeah.
because it is kind of like the transitional period. Figuring that out is definitely going to be like a little tricky. But like the end thing is like that's so simple. Like
It's so
it's
simple.
it's getting the transition that's
Yeah.
like the more difficult part. But like the end, like we don't need damn tokens or paper
Mm,
money or none of it. And
no, I
it's
know.
just,
We're just all like, if because if like all those decrees, right, are just in the field now, right? They've been off through the Wi-Fi. There's no work. It's just play, and there's no ownership, and there's no borders. So now here we are.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's like I don't quite know what money's for, but we could have fun with it. We could we it would be like, here's the thing. It would be fun. Because it's like however much they're storing, right? Let's say that it's like whatever quadrillions, right? Let's imagine it's 10 quadrillions, and so everybody gets 1 billion. I don't know. 50.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 1,000 million, or yeah, everybody gets 1 billion. Let's say everybody gets $1 billion, and we just pretend, and it's like, and then we just build whatever we want,
Yeah. I'd be down.
right? Because we made it up anyway. So and we can sort of like, yeah, just
People
everybody
are like,
join
oh,
us.
it'll crash the economy if like you were to like give people free money. How is that
Correct.
gonna like that's kind of the point is like to give people what they need to actually get what they need
That's the
and then
point of
yeah, like
life. Yes.
so let's do that. Like, yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Sure.
I mean, we made it up. We made this whole idea of debt up. There's no debt, like the usury or fiat or whatever. It's all just made up. So let's make it up a different way.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend everybody has $1 billion and because then we can I don't know, we can basically have a currency, a way of transferring. It's just a way to transfer one from a material one place to another, something like that. I don't know.
Like,
I
I feel
honestly,
like,
I'm like, I'm not sure this is my puzzle to solve.
yeah,
I could give two shits about money.
yeah. No,
I always have.
I think I think me and you are pretty similar in this wavelength where we're just kind of like, this might be for someone else because if we have it our way, we're just not going to have the transitional. We're
Uh,
just going to
yeah,
go
I'm just
straight
gonna go
to,
right to yeah. Well, let's
yeah,
plant the garden. It's just like somebody get the plans together to build my house. You know what I
yeah,
mean? My mini and our village. You know what I mean? And the natural swimming pool and that's
yeah.
what I want to get doing going. So
We'll
I
cover
don't
the
want to
other
deal with the
stuff.
money.
You guys can do that. Yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's for the men. Maybe the men go play with money. I don't know.
yeah. They find that stuff fun.
They think it's money.
No.
Exactly. I could
Never liked the
yeah.
stock stuff, never liked the let me learn about finance. No, no.
No, it's
You
all fake. It's all crazy town. The
It's
dumbest
crazy
thing
to think
ever.
people go to a university to learn about finance, money for 4 years. I'm like,
That that doesn't exist.
I'm just gonna bite my
I'm
tongue
just
right
telling you.
there.
Heck,
This is a little awkward, but I don't know why you did that.
I hate to tell you, it never existed.
Uh,
That thing you're
but
so devoted to doesn't exist.
yeah. And how I
Oh,
see it is just like you have the hub, your community little hub center. You got someone that makes soap bring their soap and restock it for the week. And then you have the person that
yes.
makes bread come and bring their bread, restock that. And then you have the person that makes so and so and they bring that. And everyone just brings and grabs what they need. And it's just like this constant, like, just
Absolutely.
exchange. Like, just,
And then I see it as the whole world is that hub is a hub. It's just multiple
yeah.
nodes and hubs, right? And then because there's free energy, if I want that, spice mix from my friend in India, because I don't have these spices here yet, although I could, we can have all of it. Like it really
Hmm.
won't be, but let's say there's some Moroccan fabrics. I'm really, you know what I mean? Like I love Moroccan fabrics and I don't want to, and like they have a whole tradition there and they perfected it. So I want those Moroccan fabrics. First of all, like it's free energy. It's like there's no energy expelled to get the Moroccan fabrics here. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Or I could just go to Morocco. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all just at one hub. And
Yeah.
so is there money exchanged so to for to ship or fly the Moroccan fabrics to my house?
Yeah. Yeah. See, those are like the more fine print kinks that,
Yeah. Somebody
we
else
can
can figure
leave,
that out.
but yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So someone if that's interesting to you, go ahead. You can start like taking some notes and try to like
Yeah,
sort
exactly.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just make
But
sure it's not the way we're doing things now. Like as long as
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like
And let's just decree. How about Tyra? Let's decree that the money is freed up.
yes.
Let's just say that the money is now freed up. We decree it.
Mhm.
I decree it.
Yeah.
Really, that's all we need. Once it's freed up, then we'll just play, you know. Um, yeah, and really, it's just give it give it to just give it to
Hmm.
us. Give it to the women.
Yeah.
Give it to those who need it. Give it to those who need it. Just give it to just flip it. It's last just goes first, first goes last, right? So the billionaires give all their money to um the women.
I
Starting
would
with
also
the
like
women with the
to
least.
I would also like to decree like definitely about something for the gift economy, but I just don't want to say economy. So it's like I feel like that one's not quite ready yet until we have like, but definitely I decree gift economy is the way things should be done and natural way for things to be done, but we'll come up with a better term,
Yes, yes.
better language.
Better language. What if it's like, I decree that money is free? I don't know. Is that it?
Money is
The
free.
money is free wasn't quite right. It's stored wealth, right? I decree that the stored wealth is released. Do we say it? I don't know. Help me with the language. Somebody else can maybe
Free.
help.
I
Uh,
dec maybe like something along the lines that like resources are meant to be in that flow. Um, yeah,
I'm reading
that
what
will
let's help us out here, folks. Douglas says Sakaru Network, originating out of Kenya, doing some groundbreaking work on grassroots economics. May have this label wrong, but starts with grassroots. Transitioning with Cello organization. Oh, is that the digital currency Cello, CELO? Um, yeah. There's so many folks trying this. It's like, but it has to be worldwide, right? Like we can't. We need one. It's one world. It's one currency. It's one home. There's no countries. There's no right. So like, and like, we need one digital currency. That's why I'm like, just switch Bitcoin to a gift ledger. You
that's
know?
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's my
could see
idea.
Bitcoin being the transitional thing. And I don't really know much about Bitcoin because I just don't, it's not what I find interesting and I don't really care. But like for the sake of it, like I could see because so many of the like the Chase CEO, the fact that he hates it so much, I'm like, so that makes my brain go,
Oh
so maybe
yeah.
there's something there. Maybe there's potential. I think
I think it
because
is. Yeah. Jack
yeah,
Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, right? He on his Twitter, his bio says no state is the best state. He's a
mm,
cypherpunk or anarchist, right? He wants the open source network. And the how he developed like he could only develop what he developed because it was in a corporation, right? Like it has to be money was the only way you can develop things in this world, right? So, but when he got to the top, he wants the state to dissolve, and he's focused on Bitcoin, and he just recently created BitChat, which is a uh, a mesh system where you don't have to have Wi-Fi. You can use it on Bluetooth as a messaging system, and that's what the Nepalese youth, the Nepalese kids used to not just kids, it was adults too, um, but to revolt. Right? They used BitChat to message each other. So anyway,
oh, okay,
yeah,
that's
because
awesome. I
they
did
shut the
not know
internet
that.
down. Yeah, like 48,000 people downloaded BitChat in an afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and Jack has been thinking like that, right? So here, I decree, I summons, I summons, I'm going to summon Jack Dorsey.
Yeah, no, it's like, come on. That's how like anarchist people that want to describe themselves as anarchists. I'm like, you're you're there. Like you have the same vision idea,
We're all
it's
there.
just a different, yeah, like, you're just using a
Yeah.
different term, or a different language. Like I don't necessarily see the need to like put myself in any categorical box. So I'm just like, but like, sure, like anarchists, like you are me, I am you. We have like,
Mm.
yeah, we're on the same. We got similar visions. So
Yeah,
like, team up, work
exactly.
together. Let's go,
Let's
coalitions.
go.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And he also created Square, which is, for small
Oh
businesses to
yeah.
take credit cards, right? And his idea is the reason he's such a proponent of Bitcoin is because it's a democratic system, right? It's not owned by the state. And it was created like he wears his Satoshi, T-shirt. Satoshi Nakamoto might be a real person or not. People have speculated that Jack is Satoshi. He's not. but but anyway, the knowing that Satoshi, what he values is that it was a gift. That Bitcoin was a gift. His other hero was Ed Snowden. So he's our guy. He's like our
Yeah.
guy, and people follow him. So it's like if he talked to the Bitcoin guys, I don't know,
Yeah.
or just created a new DC, and said we just turn it into a gift ledger, because he couldn't find a way, right? He only knows to go through the money system. He couldn't find a way to get out of money. You know what I mean? Like get out. He says no state, but states and corporations are the same thing. It's like it's one big corporation. So anyway, yeah, it's really just how to teach people to think differently about what money is. That it is just a symbol of gift,
Yeah.
right? Versus a symbol now of debt. I mean, that's really it. So let's say that we decree that money is now a symbol of gift and not a symbol of debt.
And not a symbol
Right.
of rank or
A symbol of rank. Yeah.
because
Really,
somehow
it's a
it
symbol of
really,
debt. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's an IOU, right? So
hmm
yeah. Um, and debt is a lie. There is no, it's a made up idea. There is
Yeah.
no like, right, like because if you think about it in nature, right, if we harvest a plant, if we harvest our carrots, right, the there isn't a there that hole in the ground is filled in, right? It's filled in with soil, it's filled in with another plant, it's filled in with worms and mushrooms. It doesn't remain a hole. There
Yeah.
isn't a debt there, right? We can't actually take out something from ourselves, from oneness.
hmm
So again, it's just a spell. So I think it's like this is a way to break the spell and have it symbolize something else,
Yeah,
symbolize
no, it
something true.
definitely seems like Jack would be a good guy for that
Mm.
project in general because
Yeah,
it seems like he's already kind of been
he's
working
already
on
there.
that. So it's like, all right, you did all that work. Let's put it to use now and
Put it
like,
to use. Like figure out
yeah,
money. Figure
yeah.
out. Yeah, yeah.
So where are you
It's
at,
really just a
Jack?
code. It's just a code, right? I've been I've been harassing him on Twitter.
I'll
Harassing him with
join
all my.
you. I'll join you.
Right, good. Yeah, join me. Everybody else, join me on. Just tag Jack to come create um a gift coin. A gift coin. Let's call it gift coin. I decree. I
I
decree
like
the birth
that.
of gift coin.
I like that. Yeah, that might be one of our stipulations before he can start working on this project.
That's
Hey,
exactly it.
this is our
In
you
order for
can
you to exactly men need to earn access, as KS says. So, and I invited him to come on my podcast or to take me on a date. So he can take me on a date or he can come on my podcast. Of course,
either
um,
or.
either or. Listen, I don't know what's going on with him. Um, so, uh, but he's got to. What we're going to talk about on the date or on the pod is the creation of Giftcoin.
Yeah. No, I love that.
We figured it
Seems
out.
like yeah. Summons.
Summons,
Yep.
summons. Everybody,
Uh
somebody go get Jack Dorsey for us.
yeah. Someone know his address?
Somebody knows. We do actually know his address. Of course, the
Uh,
internet knows his address. He lives in oh, what is it called? Sea Cliff, and uh, in San Francisco.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Silicon Valley. So
Okay.
that's where Square is and everything. He lived in Hollywood briefly.
So he's
He's
right with
not
all
really
the
a
other
Hollywood
tech.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in Silicon Valley with all the other tech bros too. Maybe he could.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I could see some potential.
And then men love, like he'd just be a good leader. He actually he's He's a benevolent, like he means well. He wants to serve. He wants to. He just doesn't know how, right? How do you get out of the system? But we are dictating how. We are saying how. We are
Yeah.
giving everybody a path here.
Yeah. We're
Yep.
figuring it out together. We'll
All
guide you
together.
there. Like, come on.
Yep. Yep.
Like, I
Yep.
imagine it like we're walking
Yeah.
and, just hiking through and just people
Yeah.
joining the group as we
Just
go.
people. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We
Yeah.
just link arms,
Yeah.
and
We're
we're
just
just
singing and dancing on the way.
singing
Like,
and dancing. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. That's the big scary thing about leaving your job is
Mhm.
that we're just gonna have a really good time.
Yeah. We're going to be singing and dancing and working on our projects that align with our like hobbies and passions and like desires. Oh
Yep.
my
Oh
gosh.
no! How dare you?
How terrible.
Cheryl, I gotta run. You
Uh,
you
that
you women, you men. Yeah, yeah. I
That's
know.
why
I
I'm
know.
saying, like, realistically speaking, I think, you know, we just gotta get down, like, local food and water access down, and then we can start working on the other projects
Yep.
as we go because then we got food and water and we're good, like, and then
Yeah.
we can build
Absolutely.
our larger networks for, everything.
Yes. And we already have we already have
Yeah,
food and you know what I mean? Like, here we
yeah.
are, and everybody like, the blueprints and that, like, I had an Evan Hill yesterday, and his, like, old side project that he did, I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I haven't just put it up yet," is basically how to create gardens in sacred spirals so that everything grows. And
Yep.
so he has, like, a whole blueprint for it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I've
"Yeah."
seen that design, and not only is it beautiful, but it's like, got those other elements to it that make it
Yeah.
function pretty well,
Make
but
it work like it's aligned with how nature moves, and
yeah.
how the energy moves. So yeah. And then it's so beautiful and it's so natural to like walk through and to create everything in spirals and Cassie's like honeycombs, like all these different geometries and setups that are so natural.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I definitely love to, like, work with sacred geometry more too because, like, it's all the pyramids are just, like, sacred geometry and putting it together, putting their imagination mixed with their knowledge of wisdom and how that works and how you can, work with that sacred geometry to make things flow better and get more energy and all these things, like,
Yep.
definitely a cool project as well.
Totally. I mean, everything is just a cool project.
Yeah,
Like,
everything.
literally
All of
just make
it.
everything a cool project. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's almost my issue is almost having too many of these passions to where I'm
That's
like, "I wanna
always
help
like
with
I know,
that,
I'm
I
like
wanna help with that." I like that too, so I honestly I have a hard time believing that there will be any human that cannot, like, find their fit into the puzzle and
every single one of us.
yeah.
Me have we met children, you know what I mean? They have so many things they're interested in, so many things they wanna work on, and it all works together. And, like, not everybody likes to work on the same project. Great, who there's only bazillions of them.
Yeah.
You know, I've said this before, but I saw, like, a short clip of Elon at some fussy, terrible dinner, and he was sitting at a table, and there's just a bunch of people, like, around staring at him because of course, and he was, like, trying to play he was playing. I was like, "All these people, all these men, they really just wanna have a child we all just wanna have a childhood, which is really just an adulthood, which is just a childhood. Like, we all just wanna play." And so he was just trying to play. So he was at the table, like white linens and everything, and he was really cool. He was balancing these spoons in this cool, like, geometric shape, like, on
Mm,
his finger, and he had, like, found a way to, like, for, like, 4 spoons to, like, create a sort of sphere, and he was just holding it, and then, like, people were staring at him and not knowing what to do, and I was like, were I to be there, like, almost like a mother with a child, I'd be like, "Elon, that's so cool. What else
yeah.
do you wanna build?" You know what I mean? Like, and instead of, like, you need to, like, conquer the world and hoard all the money, it's like, what do you wanna go play? What do you wanna go tinker with? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he could go play with the engine instead of being, like, the money guy and the tyrant, he could just go play with engineers and make cool shit.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, it just seems like you want to like make little cool gadgets and,
Yeah. Yeah.
it sparks something in you when you are making and creating and following that passion that you already have, that inner drive that you already have.
Yep.
And for him, maybe that's making, all these things. Obviously, it is because that's what he dedicated his life to. So it's like you can still do that and enjoy yourself. Just
Mm.
take out the other aspect of hurting everyone in the process.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. And utilize free energy, right? Like there's no we don't need to keep mining. We don't need like we're good.
Hmm.
We got everything. We're good, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it really
which
doesn't take a genius to also realize, like, all right, you gotta find ways to do it with free energy anyways, because finite resources,
Mhm.
many people trying to continuously expand, you can't do that. You can't physically do that.
It's
And
true. Although the truth about resource is that it is infinite. It's just it's not natural to harm anyone in the process. It's not natural to enslave people to mine, for instance, right?
yeah.
Like mining is natural, but it has a natural rhythm to it, and to overdo it is actually unnatural. And we and life, nature is showing us all the time whether what we're doing uh, is natural, in balance
Hmm.
with the natural rejuvenation of things. So, in my view, it's like we have so many computers, we have so many phones, we have so much let's take stock of what we got here, right? Because we everybody has and utilize what we have, right? Like every phone can be repurposed, every home can be repurposed, right? Like
Yeah.
we don't need to make things like the extractive system, the prison system makes everything hard, like you have to start from scratch. You have to find a way to make money, right? So repurposing it doesn't make money. So it's like I don't want to tell the story that there are finite resources because this place is ever
Re-
resourcing,
Regenerating. Yeah.
regenerating.
Yeah.
Regenerating is the word. So, but she does have balance. It does have balance. We have balance,
And boundaries as well.
and
And
boundaries and
we're just
natural.
crossing those. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Like, why do we have an iPhone 17 coming out when we just had the 16 and 15 right and that's the same thing, like,
But
and
this is the
everyone.
setup. They have to do it, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Mm.
exactly. But it's like, let's quit the job and then let's just play. Like, imagine the engineers and the tech guys, like they just have access to all all the all the resources, right, that we already have, and then they can convert things and make them different and create robots out of what we have. Sure, go for it. Just you don't harm anyone in the process and take more than is necessary. And it's not even necessary. It's just like you like we wouldn't like I swear Elon wouldn't take more if he was out of the spell of money. Right, he would literally just play, and he would use because it's more efficient, he would use what we already have.
Yeah, because realistically, you wouldn't even want to hoard more than you are gonna use
No,
because why would you want extra weight and
it's so
extra stuff
dumb.
to have to, like, move around everywhere and carry with you if you wanna
Yes.
go travel or, like, you would have no reason for it because it doesn't make you cooler, it doesn't make you higher class, it doesn't make you
There's no value.
have
Yeah,
power, like, you would have no incentive to hoard, like, it would honestly be more of a weight than
yes,
anything and, like, hold you back, so there would be no reason, you know? Like, right now, we
yes,
have a reason to hoard because there's this the story of scarcity and, like, "I need this for me or I won't survive," and, like, "This will make me, have more friends and networks and, opportunities," and like,
yes,
once that's all gone and we realize that the story's made up, we are not gonna be hoarding because I physically, like, when I'm going out the house, like, I don't take more than what I need with me because I don't wanna carry in my bag a shit ton of extra stuff that I don't want to. It's just extra weight on my shoulder, like
Yep.
metaphorically,
Precisely.
physically, everything. It just doesn't make
Everything.
sense, and you wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. Who would do it? Nobody would do it.
Yeah,
Exactly. We could just walk freely in this world because it's all ours. It's all our one home. What if you're home, if we're all home, what are you hoarding? It's like
yeah,
there's no exactly. So, and we can code, we can program the gift coin so that it loses value if it's hoarded, if it isn't in flow. We just code money that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this has been stagnant way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
something along those lines to make
Yeah.
sure
It stays
there is that
circulating.
flow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that it's a currency that stays as a current, a river.
yeah,
Yeah. 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 They'll figure it out. Jack will figure it out.
yeah. We
All
can
right.
help. We got some ideas, but
We got, yeah. Yeah. But we got it's we're there. Just as we
mhm.
need to find the wise ones who love finance, yes, and can help us game the system like the super rich do to support our dreams. Yeah. Safaru Network, transitioning from money, creating a community script. Awesome. Gifts are not transaction, they are gifts. Yep. Gifts come from your divinity. Exactly. They come from your heart, from source. They're just natural. And everything in everyone, which is every being is alive, everyone naturally gives. Just gives, gives, gives.
Dave, I like your comment saying about moving from ownership to stewardship. Yes, that's
Stewardship.
exactly like, yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the word. That's the word.
Mhm.
It's a big ship, and we're all stewards and captains. Awesome play and that cool battery. Synergy, yes.
Douglas decrees, he says, I decree we remember and reconnect to the land given to us to garden our food, build our homes on, to grow and weave our clothing, to dance and feast together on, to welcome the babies coming and say goodbye to the elders leaving, and build community on that land with those who align with us.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What a beautiful decree. Yes,
Yes.
this is the invitation. Just decree, decree, decree. And here it is.
Mhm.
Here it is. Um, beautiful. Beautiful, Douglas.
That
Yoki
actually
says
reminds me of like
freely.
another like
Mm.
passion that people like a lot of people have that would really it's like a lot of people like to make clothing and like to sew and like to create materials.
Mm.
It's like that's another thing. Like if that inspires you, get yeah, do
I
that.
mean, everybody, like, they're so complementary. Our gifts are all so cool. And yeah, we all have many of them, many interests. And it's so abundant. Like, it's so abundant. It's so abundant. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Speaking of this, I just flashed to the Jack Dorsey's how he almost got fired from Twitter from his own company initially was because he was taking fashion design courses and he was learning to sew.
Really?
Yes. And his partner said to him, "You can either be a dressmaker or you can be the CEO of Twitter, but you can't be both." I was like, "Oh,
Oh.
I want him to be able to be a dressmaker."
Yeah, like that's so sad. That's really
It's so
sad that someone's
sad. I
telling him he
know.
can't be doing what he like, come on. Who are
Right, you're
you
the
to
fucking
tell
CEO, he's a
people
billionaire, like, yeah,
yeah,
he could be the dressmaker, and he never liked being a CEO, he was never aspired to be a CEO, he just wanted to make cool shit. He wanted to make a
yeah,
map. Yeah, anyway. Um, so yeah, exactly, we all of our passion projects, all of our things we love are just unleashed, and we're gonna see how oh my god, they're so complimentary, they're so cool, like, we're just gonna have the most fun time. It's just gonna be so fun. It is already fun.
yeah, it is already fun.
We won't put it in the future. We're already having fun. Because here we are having fun. Um, Yoki says the guys, I shouldn't call them the boys. They're just young and so adorable. Two hobbits, two dear hobbits. We love you is their name. Yes. The boy's name on all platforms. Can you
Oh,
imagine two
okay.
young men? Yeah,
Yes,
you've seen them
I
before.
like those creators, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
pretty cool.
they're pretty cool.
I like the
Pre-
comment, from Douglas about the group working on, like, a grassroots economics, which is similar to, same idea because, um, there's also another organization in the United States, Code Pink, that has this whole webinar series where they do about what they call it is peace economy. But it's the same thing. It's like everyone just has different like terms for the same. Like a lot of people are envisioning the same thing because it's the natural law of how the economy should be.
Yeah.
And so it's like
Yes. We're
people are
remembering.
rediscovering.
Collective
Yes.
remembering, like, oh yeah, didn't we used to share everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Um, good. Yeah, exactly. There's so it's like we'll just get everybody together. In the field guide, I changed it all today, so this is where these decrees will be. And like the main field guide post, I just say put in the comments a link to your work, right? That
Hmm.
aligns with the field guide, which is just it's decrees, scrolls, medicine, whatever we want to call it, blueprints for creating heaven on earth, for remembering, that we've remembered. And so just you can dump them in there and then message me about coming on the podcast. And we're just weaving together now.
Yeah.
So do that. Bye, Dan. Dave says if the dress fits, Jack. I know. And free men up to wear dresses again, please. There's,
Yeah.
skirts,
Oh
whatever you want.
gosh.
Free us all to. I decree we all get to wear whatever we want. We all get to express ourselves however we want. There is no
I know.
gendered expression.
I know if I were man, I would be wearing dresses. I don't know how anyone survives without wearing one every now and then.
Yeah.
To each their own. And, some people do want that masculine energy presented through their physical appearance. So I understand that, respect it, but come on, just try a dress. It's comfy. It's so comfy. You feel free. You don't have to wear those uncomfy ass underwear. Come
Yep.
on. Do what you want to
Come
do.
on. Come on. Do
If
what you want to do. We decree. Everybody
yeah.
just do what you want to do. Wear what you want to wear. Be who you want to
Yeah.
be. Play how you want to
Hmm.
play. That's it. All right. Well, is what else can we say, Tyra? I think we really.
Yeah. I think that's a good note to end on. Like, find how you are getting into this where you can kind of, you know, serve others. And
Yeah.
not in the sense of on someone else's time where you're held to the gun with, hey, you need to work 9 to 5 this day in your service to others. No, that's never how it will work because then you're not creating from like your own desire and then it loses all the magic to it. Then it's like there's no magic behind it. But yeah.
Yes, magic is right. It's we are magic. It is all magical, and we are creators. We are source. We create this place. We forgot. We just forgot. We were source herself. We thought God was somewhere other than in us.
Hmm.
And
Go
so
in.
we're in. We are her. We are him. We are them. We are her. We are them. So
Like even just
we
starting with
just
a journal prompt with yourself, like with the question, what do I do where I lose track of time? What do I do? What would I choose to do if bills,
if there
money,
was no work, if there were no
yeah, if there was
jobs,
no work, like
if the world.
get a list, like literally write this stuff down.
Yes, yes, beautiful, exactly. What would you do if
I do
it's
get to
not if,
get going, but
now that the world is free,
yes, see
what do you wanna
exactly
do?
the language. See,
Now
good,
that the
catch
world is
me.
free.
Yes, catch me. Every
Okay,
time, correct me on it. I've been trying to shift so much, but it's like,
it's
it takes
thing.
time. It takes time because
Yeah.
it's like,
So now that the world is free, we say, "Do what you wanna do."
yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And we'll be right there with you. And we want to hear what you want to do. Decree, share with us on the field guide. Share with us on Saturday. I will be going live for several hours and just having friends come on and one at a time, two at a time, and just sharing what we want, sharing our decrees, sharing our designs. I'm going to be building my home sculptures and I have watercolors. Oh, I have so many. I went to the art store. I bought everything. I bought it.
See, the inner child's coming out. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna bring all my craft supplies. Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, like old jewelry that'll go on the, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna decorate the
Hmm.
houses. I have
Yeah.
paints. I have everything. I have everything. I'm gonna go gather like rocks and sticks, and I have I went to the closing of my friend Christine's Gaia gallery, so I have crystals and things that are going to be part of the like
Beautiful.
it'll be part of the landscape. Yeah, very
Beautiful.
magical,
Yeah.
and everybody's welcome. So come,
All
and then
right. And
that'll be
happy
kind of
early
like
birthday to Megan.
thank you. It's going to be my birthday on Friday, but our birthday. I'm calling it. It's like our birth BEEARTH. Our birthday.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Love that. Maybe I'm gonna try to get some clay in time too so that I can do the
cool.
actual crafting alongside. But
Awesome. I'll pull you up on the live, and I want to see. Thank you everybody for being here. Tyra's got to go. If the foo shits, yes, I'm counting on you to give us a pun. We forgot our power, and that our power comes from awareness. It does. It does. Thank you all. See you soon.
yes.
So good to see you, Tyra. Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
Love
so
you.
good.
See you in the free world.